Live from the studio at the Northwest Florida School of Biblical Studies, this is Have a Bible Question, where you are part of the program. Now, let's go to the Bible for answers to your Bible questions.
You know, one of the things in the Old Testament a lot of people don't realize is the idea of covering the feet. And Troy, we'll let you answer that one. What does covering the feet mean?
Covering the feet is a colloquialism or a euphemism, a euphemism for something that, and you know, euphemism is something you say that's, what is it, lighter or more pleasing than what it actually is.
Or an idiom, in other words.
It could be, yes. But definitely a euphemism. So you think about it, what are you typically doing whenever your feet are covered? You're using the restroom. You know, when you sit down to use the restroom, a lot of times your feet are covered. Now, you think about the robes that they would wear and stuff like that. And so that's just a more pleasant way of saying you had to use the restroom.
Okay. And Jesus talked about this as well.
Okay.
In Matthew chapter 15 and verse 17, do ye not yet understand that whatsoever entereth in the mouth goeth into the belly and is cast out into the draught?
Oh, there's a good one. I'll give you something else. All right, without Googling, where in the Old Testament does it talk about covering the feet? I could think of two occasions.
Well, I'm not Googling. I'm using my Bible search.
Well, without searching off the top of our heads, can we remember?
I want to say it's in Judges.
Yeah, King Eglon.
All right, there we go.
Boom.
That's right.
Did I teach you that book?
No.
Did I?
Yeah,
I did, yeah.
And Deuteronomy 23, where it says, go outside the camp, take your ladle with you, and bury.
Well, that's not the covering the feet, but that is interesting that it talks about that.
So basically, we've digressed into potty talk.
Well, let's do one more. There's still another occasion of covering the feet in the Old Testament.
Okay.
The only one I could think of was Eglon.
Didn't David cut off the coat of King Saul while he was doing that?
In the cave.
That's right.
And he came out repenting. He says, I could have killed you, but he was sorrowful because he disrespected the king by cutting the robe. Whenever King Saul was pursuing him to kill him, the king had gone into the cave where David and his men were hiding.
Now, I understood that as him just sleeping. I don't remember it him.
No. There was another occasion where he's sleeping in the middle of the camp.
Yeah.
And the same thing happened, that he went in, he took the sword. But this one was the covering the feet.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking, it says 1 Samuel 24, verse 3. So he came to the sheepfolds by the road where there was a cave, and Saul went in to attend to his needs. Those are the words that the New King James uses.
Okay. You know, so Amy puts on there, I was curious how you were all going to connect digestive issues with biblical principles. Who knew?
The Bible teaches everything.
Yeah.
The
right.
Bible leaves nothing out.
Well, people want to say Bible study is not interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's find it interesting that all these things the Bible does talk about. You know, and it's in nice ways. But if you want to talk to your kids, this is one way to have organic Bible discussions with your children and to get them interested. I mean, look, and the reason I brought that up, Ray, why do you remember that stuff? I mean, was it not kind of funny and interesting to think about in class?
Yeah, you remember all the death and the nasty stuff that you read.
I mean, because that's where the mind goes, I guess, sometimes.